Week 23, Day 2, titled, What's in a Name? As Mr. Sloan pursued his investigation of the phenomenon, he discovered that a Dr. Trevor Weston of the British Medical Association had corroborated his findings. The word phenomenon. Mr. Sloan pursued his investigation of the phenomenon. The phenomenon is just a significant fact. The phenomenon was that he noticed the two groups of students were very much not like each other, very dissimilar. So that's the phenomenon. It's an unusual thing. And he discovered that Dr. Weston had corroborated his findings. To corroborate means to support with evidence or to prove something. So this Dr. Weston had apparently done some research and it supported what Mr. Sloan was seeing in his two classes. Dr. Weston had studied British mortality rates over a decade. Mortality rates, it's the rate at which people die. Over a decade is 10 years. Finding that people whose names began with letters ranging from S to Z had a life expectancy that averaged 12 years fewer than the rest of the population. Furthermore, those at the bottom of the alphabet tended to contract more ulcers, were more susceptible to heart attacks. Susceptible means more open to having them, not able to resist as easily some illness. In this case, susceptible to heart attacks, and were more likely to be neurotic than those at the top of the alphabet. Neurotic is someone who is emotionally unstable. So people whose names started with letters of the alphabet at the end of the alphabet are the ones who were susceptible to heart attacks or had neurotic tendencies.